Wow, really, really heavy stuff. This early in the session, guys, I'm pumped. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Okay then. I think that wraps things up for Alyssa. Now for our little quest.
Right.
Let's find an artifact and open a gate.
So, where should we look?
Well, now we've cleared up the paradox effect. It's possible those sneaky artifacts have come out of hiding. Let's try searching those areas we couldn't reach.
Time for some Moogle magic. Chocobo!
Huh?
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Chocobo!
Okay, Mog is just about the most awesome thing ever. So let's see, there's something over there. It looks like our live trigger reward. I'm gonna grab that, but there's also a bunch of stuff that we have to do. What's over there? It looks like that artifact that they showed in the cutscene. There's actually two artifacts here. One that they showed up by the... back there by the closed gate over here. And there's one over here that Mog just seems we just can't get out here. Let's look at it. It's bouncing up and down. You can see it. That's so silly they would do that, but let's do it. They should make us find it. That'd be awful though at the same time. You never know. Let's grab it. See what we get. An eclipse artifact. Artifact discovered. So now we have to find the gate out of here.
Nice, Mog.
And I'm pretty sure we know where that is. What's this guy want to talk about?
Have you heard of the silver petal? It's an extremely rare plant that blooms with stunning silvery flowers. My niece has been pestering me, saying she wanted to see one for real. So, when I heard they grow in this area, I decided to go look for it. But I'd forgotten one thing. The silver petal only blooms when the weather is cold and snow is falling. Seems I've completely missed the season. I don't suppose you could find it anywhere right now. You see, that niece I mentioned is such a selfish and demanding little princess. But the pouty thing she does is just so cute. What's her favorite uncle supposed to do?
We can totally help that out. Find the silver petal. The Brescia Ruins 5AF. Jed wants to get his hands on the silver petal, the flower that only blooms during winter. Search in the vicinity of the paradox effect for clues on how to retrieve this item. This should be pretty easy. We can do this.
Oh? You'll go look for one for me? Is it snowing somewhere that I don't know about? Well, I won't hold out too much hope.
It's okay, dude. No worries. Sarah and Noel, time travelers extraordinaire, are on the case. Let's hop on this Chocobo because it's actually fairly important. There's a couple things that I wanted to explore, so it's only best that we do it on the back of the one and the only Chocobo. Let's see if we can find those two fragments that we saw. Well, we actually found the one fragment, the artifact that we found in the cutscene, but there were two fragments that sort of came out of the sky I'm very curious about, so I mean, it only makes sense to go and explore as much as we possibly could to see what our explorations, our curiosity would yield. And I think this is the wrong way. This is the obvious wrong way, but let's see. Actually, there's a checkpoint right there. What's right there? We need to figure out how to get to there. And I think we can get to there by going this way. If not, then I apologize for wasting a minute or two of your time trying to sate my curiosity. You know how it goes, but then again, maybe you don't. We have to figure this out no matter what, and this is the only way that I can think of doing it. Almost looks like Mog was talking over there. Maybe he found something that I wasn't aware of, but let's go this way. I think this is actually one of the ways out of here, so maybe I can't actually access that area yet, and I'm just being an idiot. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, who knows, but actually I know. I think I'm just being an idiot right now, but there is something that we can be on the Chocobo's back for here, and that's this way. Here's another gate though. Maybe this is how we get out of here, but I have no clue, to be honest with you. We're on the back of a Chocobo, so we can't really do anything. But as you were wondering, there's this dark area I was talking about before, and it's like, how do we get down there? And you really can't get down there as a human, but now that we have something that flutters and floats, there's an exact reason why we can get down here, and I will show you guys in a second. And that's because there's something over here that we need to see, and something that Mog is pointing out we should probably get off the Chocobo for. So let's dismount the Chocobo here. Grab this treasure while we're here. What is it going to give us? Let's see, power droplets. That's good for us. But Mog was kind of freaking out before. Now, oh, look at that. I think this is the other part of that cutscene that we missed. I think it's over here. Where'd it go? I can't see it. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what is this? Looks like another fragment. It is the Gravitron Core Beta fragment discovered. 500 Crystarium points and more satisfaction for ourselves. That's just awesome. Now we have to find this gate, and I don't know how to get out of here. I honestly don't remember how to get out of here. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? But, you know, what do I know? Actually, what I can do, besides probably hop on this Chocobo and waste another Geishel Green, I can go to that gate that we couldn't get into before because it didn't seem like we had the right artifact. And that was a bunch of episodes ago when Noel was remarking on how, what was he saying? He's saying, oh, we have to find something that's outside of this time to use to get in there. And it seems like we've actually gotten a little bit more of a challenge as far as enemies go. I'm surprised we got 2 Dendrobiums. I'm sure that's actually fairly rare while I think about it, but we need to kill them regardless. Switch to aggression here and see what we can do with our dual commando class here. I believe these guys are pretty strong to magic, so it's probably best that we attack them with physical attacks anyways, so it's just smart and being proactive, killing them as best as you can. They're actually pretty close. Oh, this one's pretty close to dying. The other one is Noel's softening them up for us, which is great. Serial killer. Ah, perfect. We killed it exactly the right time. Let's go back and see if we can get this guy a couple more. Not sure. Might actually switch to our dual Ravager class here, so we can get some healing on ourselves. It seems like we're losing a little bit too much health here. Too much for my tastes, and that's no good. You need to be careful with these guys because that serial killer attack will knock everyone out, do damage, and interrupt everyone else. As you can see, it hit us pretty darn hard, so that's no good. I really want our friend to learn Curasa here because it's going to be very, very helpful soon. Let's see if we can take him out with that attack. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed to do here. We need to run to that gate and get there as fast as possible. If we don't, then it's just going to be very slow. And you guys don't like slow. You like fast. Like Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast, but actually I want to get to this gate, see if we can get out of here, see what new areas this unlocks now that we've found a couple more fragments, see what we can do here. Let's see what we can try with this gate. Use an eclipse artifact to activate this gate and step into the flow of time. Of course we do, yes. Let's try it.
Yes. Yes, it worked.
Chocobo.
Sarah, you okay?
Chocobo.
It's nothing. I'm fine, really. Just tired, I guess.
Right. Somehow I kind of doubt it's nothing.
We unraveled the paradox and continued on to another time, another place. But why had these gates appeared? Who had tangled the timelines, and for what purpose? We still didn't know. Why am I able to fix these temporal anomalies, bend monsters to my will? Why do I have this power at all? I'll keep traveling with Noel, knowing that we'll find you eventually. So Lightning, if you're watching, do what you can to guide us to your side.
Sweet. We're back. I think we're actually going to be heading right to the Historia Crux.
I hope we land right in the place where Lightning is waiting. Where do you think we'll end up this time? The future? The past?
I have no idea. With all this jumping back and forth, I'm not sure I know which is which anymore. But the past is what makes us who we are. Defines us as people. The future that we're aiming for, that's the thing we can change. No matter how bad things have been, without that past, I wouldn't be who I am now.
That makes sense.
So Sarah, you shouldn't feel like you're wasting your time. Even if we don't arrive in Valhalla, there's still value in every path we take.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, I won't complain if we do end up there. All this running around is exhausting.
Hey, make up your mind.
Just be honest with yourself. If you are, you'll be sure to arrive in the future you want.
Sarah, forgive me. That was a past you never should have had to deal with. But now, because of your courage, the timelines have one less knot to unravel. If I could, I would thank you for what you have accomplished. But I can't. Not just yet.
This is so meaty. And we got some new stuff. Yasha's Massif 10AF. I believe that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I know you guys were very angry how I pronounced it in Final Fantasy XIII. I can't remember if I'm saying it correctly. Yasha's Massif. But anyways, I think we can hop right into this world right here. Get pumped. Get ready to go. We got 5 more fragments to find. I don't know if we're going to get them all right away. But that's okay. We got 10 overall so far. We've gotten, let's see, 1/16 of what we actually need to complete this game. That's 6.6 repeating percent.
Human society continues to develop. Machines once run by the fal'Cie are now powered by human technology. Driving the progress is the Academy, which has grown to take a leading role in affairs of state. Under its young leader, the Academy is working to solve the paradoxes that warp the surrounding space-time. At the heart,
And I'm guessing it's done by
skies
now.
darkened.
We'll
Part of the
see.
distortions
Anyways,
is the
let's hop right in
Yasha's
here.
Massif.
Get into the timeline. Yasha's Massif 10 after the fall. As you can see in the pictures there, I think it spoiled another character we're going to meet in here, so hopefully we can get to him as soon as possible, and hopefully we don't get destroyed by the new monsters that we're probably going to find here. And I'm really excited for the continuation of this, so if this could load, I would just be so grateful. I'd be so grateful, yeah.
People always say, the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope.
It's so dark.
In ancient times, the fal'Cie devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive fal'Cie appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox.
That's what I'm saying.
The night is going to be very, very interesting here. As you can see, it just got ridiculously dark. The behemoths prowling in the darkness of the Yasha's Massif have a strong aversion to light. If you encounter one of these dangerous beasts, run into the nearest patch of light to return the log clock to a safe state. Once the log clock is green, it's time to plan your next move. Monster will not appear if you stay within the roving searchlight.